Look, I know this is probably the 100th video you've seen about the big three: One Piece, Bleach, and Naruto. But I had to. I had to. Because I love the big three. And honestly, I think we don't talk about why they mattered enough. There's a reason people still talk about the big three, even decades later. They weren't just popular, they were everywhere. If you were a kid in the 2000s, odds are you either had a Naruto headband, argued over Bankai versus Rasengan, or wondered if you'd ever catch up to One Piece. They weren't just anime, they defined a generation of anime fans. And that's why they still called the big three. Each series brought something unique, not just in power systems or world building, but in themes. One Piece, freedom. Luffy isn't chasing treasure, he's chasing freedom. The ability to live on his own terms. No chains, no labels, just adventure. He's not just a pirate, he's a symbol of what it means to truly live. He protects outcasts, defies tyrants, and does it all with that big, goofy smile. Bleach, humanity. Ichigo isn't the loudest or the most ambitious, but he cares about his friends, about strangers, about doing what's right. Bleach is about the quiet battle of being human, the push and pull of life and death, spirit and body, identity and duty. Ichigo holds on to his humanity, even when the world tries to take it away. Naruto, perseverance. Naruto was born with nothing. No parents, no friends, no respect, and yet he never gave up. He screamed into the world that ignored him, and he became someone. His journey is about turning pain into power. That message, you can rise from anything, still resonates today. Compare them to a lot of modern day protagonists. Today's MCs are often overpowered out of the gate, cool, untouchable, but the big three, they struggled, they failed, they bled, and cried and got back up. Luffy is simple-minded, but fiercely loyal. Ichigo is reserved, but emotionally grounded. Naruto is loud, but only because he was unheard for so long. They grew, and we grew with them. Let's be honest, filler is rough. There's entire arcs we skipped. We've all seen those episode guide, skip these 80 posts. But you know what? It's not an anime problem. TV shows like Grey's Anatomy and Supernatural are packed with filler too. And unlike Grey's Anatomy, I actually like Supernatural. But I'm just saying, filler isn't new. Some of those episodes gave us side moments with our favorite characters that made us love them even more. Do we need Bleach's Zanpakuto Rebellion arc? Not really. But the people who did watch it actually say it was kind of fire, so deal with that what you will. The term Big Three wasn't just something fans made up. It was real, a label from the industry during the mid-2000s when One Piece, Bleach, and Naruto were dominating Shonen Jump. They were the top manga, the most watched anime worldwide. They had merch, games, movies. They defined the era. They weren't just the biggest, they carried the anime industry globally. Without them, no Demon Slayer, no Jujutsu Kaisen, and especially no My Hero Academia. And then we get to the fan bases. Oh, the fan bases. They're wild. They've been arguing for decades. Who's stronger? Who's faster? Who had the better arc? And yeah, sometimes they get toxic. But that's because these stories meant something. They made AMVs with Linkin Park, they wrote fan fiction, they cosplayed, they tattooed clan symbols on their bodies. These fan bases didn't just love the shows, they lived them, and that is important. The Big Three wasn't perfect. Hell, it's probably the most imperfect group of anime I've ever seen. The pacing dragged, the filler tested out patience, the endings, mixed feelings. But they meant something, they still do. Luffy taught us to live free. Ichigo showed us the strength in being human. Naruto reminded us to keep going, even when it hurts. So yeah, this is the 100th Big 3 video, but it's mine, because these shows raised me, and maybe they raised you too. Now, if you have an opinion, comment down below. Let's keep the conversation going. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. And remember, thank you for giving me your time today. Peace.